Hello, Partnering for Vaccine Equity Learning community members. My name is Kristen Brown. I am the Deputy Director for Group Learning, and this is your July Month in Review. We have had several awesome events this month. On July 13th, we hosted our Creative Partnerships webinar.
Some of the common barriers that we've assessed were immigration status, lack of transportation, language barriers, and our strategy to meet those needs were to provide multilingual education, to meet the communities where they were at, and engage with community leaders to have access.
Across Baltimore City, there's one common space or brick and mortar, and that's a barbershop. By us being these trusted, safe haven, long-standing businesses, we connect to the organizations that are connected to the resources that connect to the community. The community is the larger part of our theory of change. So starting with community and being more focused in on how the barbers themselves are the interconnected entities, we've been able to provide much of what we offer. Healthcare screenings, chronic violence reduction, literacy and education, much of job employability, and healthy healing and mindfulness for our communities.
On July 14th, we hosted our first, but certainly not our last, virtual co-working session. Community members blocked off time in their calendars to complete a social media project. Experts from Catholic Communications were on hand to help answer questions, troubleshoot, and provide feedback on the projects. On July 19th, we hosted a Booster Science and Messaging webinar in collaboration with the NIH Community Engagement Alliance.
If the virus goes into your body, the antibodies, which are kind of like your protection, I like to think about them as kind of our army, will come in and attach to the virus itself and kind of mitigate it and decrease replication, decrease growth of the virus. So big picture, what we want is an antibody response.
On July 20th, we co-hosted a health equity webinar in collaboration with AIM and iReach. We discussed the CDC's new health equity guiding principles for inclusive communication.
All aspects of community engagement must recognize and respect the diversity of the community. Awareness of the various cultures of a community and other factors affecting diversity must be paramount in planning, designing, and implementing approaches to engaging the community.
On July 21st, we hosted part 1 of PAVE in Year 2, Quick Talks and Peer Networking.
So with our year 1 funding, some things that we did, we hosted a COVID-19 TikTok messaging competition. And what that consisted of us getting younger audiences engaged in COVID-19 kind of education.
We actually trained tenants within each building to be the messengers.
We developed a community-friendly COVID-19 flu website that was created by our own Jackson Higginbottom, who will be speaking here on the next slide, to help people to have an easier website to go to receive multiple levels of information as it relates to multiple issues, definitely with COVID updates, vaccine locations, and the
With our year 1 PAVE funding, we were able to engage over 1 million people, and that was just in working with Berks and Lebanon counties, but then obviously spreading out through the state of Pennsylvania. We created 12 educational materials, these in more of an infographic setting, and also 78 culturally appropriate communication products.
Well, that was a busy month. And as always, the recordings for the events are available in the community library on our virtual platform. Mark your calendars for upcoming events in August. Today, August 2nd, from 2 to 3 p.m., we will host part 2 of PAVE in Year 2, Quick Talks and Peer Networking. We will hear from 4 PAVE member organizations that have continued from Year 1 to Year 2 of the program. They will each do a 5-minute presentation or quick talk on how their program activities and goals have evolved in Year 2. We will host social media workshops each Tuesday this month. Join the training team from Capulet Communications. The topic for week 1 will be vaccine messaging. Week 2 will be social media creative that works. Week 3 will be digital advertising. And week 4 will be digital campaigning. On Monday, August 15th from 2 to 3 p.m., we will host Coverage Matters, Understanding and Connecting Community Members to Affordable Health Insurance. Speakers will discuss financial assistance available to reduce household costs associated with health insurance and the avenues available to get enrolled in low cost or free coverage. On August 17th and August 24th, we will host a 2-part series about legislative awareness and advocacy. During the first session, we will explore the basics of advocacy, and then during the follow-up workshop, we will use a hands-on approach to take a deeper dive into the use of storytelling as a powerful tool for change. As always, continue to monitor the events calendar on the Learning Community website for an updated list of events. Well, this has been our July month in review. Let's gear up for an awesome August. Have a great day.